You guys don't know how happy I am to be to be blinding these two bottles, but even more happy is that it's almost really Zippo Putty weather, and it's back, baby.
Today we're figuring out which one's better, Disco 11, Disco 12.
Or my Zippo Putty. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to battle two Bardstown Bourbon Company's Discovery Series. All the good stuff. There's a lot there.
I can't tell if you're stuttering or constipated.
A little bit of both.
All right, so let's talk about the bourbon before we go down this other route. Disco 11, that finished 9th or 10th for us last year in whiskey of the year?
It was in the top 10 somewhere in there. Go review the videos. I don't remember.
It finished 9th or 10th.
That was like 7. That was like 8 months ago. So I have no clue.
9 months ago. But regardless, so that was where it did really well for us. I don't know where Disco 12 is obviously going to be, but it's going to be very highly up. It's going to be high up there.
It is going to be high up there.
The other thing is a little friendly debate here on which one's going to be better. I think I could see either one. You're pretty sure Disco 12 is better, right?
I feel like it, but I just don't
feel it in your bones.
I just don't know. I mean, you never can tell. Both of these are made up of a wild bird of some sort. Over somewhere.
Oh, Madison's not my Glenwood roast.
His is gonna taste like mucus. But yeah, it could be recency bias because we just reviewed 12. So, and it's been a little bit since I've had Disco 11. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Fair. All right. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notifications button. Put in the comments below which one you think's better. Put in the comments below if you've seen either one of them.
Put in the comments below if you blinded it already and you figured out which one is your number one.
That's true.
Always good. We going right to left?
Always.
All right, we're not taking a break in this because it's only 2 bourbons. So
yeah, I feel like you should be able to figure that out pretty quickly.
What do you mean?
Like which one you like. You drag your feet a lot when it comes to this. Oh.
Well, you're
hammered.
I'm burdened by choices when there's like 15 of them to try at one time.
I'm telling you all right now. He gets stressed whenever he has to make a choice. So it's kind of beautiful whenever he has to do a big selection of choices. So.
That one's so good.
That's really good. That's great.
Yeah. I feel like, it's like, it was when we did the Russells. It's great.
There was really no losers on this.
It's great.
You know what? Also, put in the comments below, do y'all like whenever we do bourbon battles? I mean, they don't get the craziest views. I get that. I'm not necessarily so much worried about it. But if y'all like content, like whenever we did the which one's the best wild turkey, I'm thinking about doing last year's M10 versus this year's M10.
Ooh.
There's a couple other ones I'd like to do.
Yeah.
But just put in the comments below if you guys think that you guys would like that, or if there's a comparison between a couple you'd like to see. We do the big ones with the single barrel and the cask strength and this, that, and whatever else. But, just let us know.
Gosh, those are so similar.
They smell really similar on the nose.
They are super similar. Honestly speaking, I think, I'm not sure which one's going to totally be my favorite, in the sense of, I think they both could be my favorite, and it would depend on the day which one I would want more than the other one.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure which one's which, but I feel like...
So Disco 11 is actually a little more proofy. I couldn't remember if it was around the same proof or a little bit like a smidge more, whatever. But this is 118. This is 115. So the proofs are pretty similar as well.
Yeah, it's in that perfect proof point. I always think 115 to 120, and if that's the only bourbon I could drink proof-wise in a range, that's my range where, I mean, I like things above that. I like things below that, but I feel like
pretty good hazy out there.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are good things out there, but I'm just saying, like, in general, I think that's just in that perfect range.
That's so good.
Yes.
Now, full transparency, we didn't have anybody to pour, so I just poured him. Dave doesn't know what it is, so he's actually having a true blind right now.
I looked at his bourbon wall for 4 minutes while he did it.
It didn't take me 4 minutes. Ain't no 4 minutes. You know,
yeah, like
once you start going back and forth, I start seeing the differences on them.
with just these two, I can go back and forth with it a little bit easier.
What's crazy is you can still taste the turkey in both of these. I still don't really taste a ton of Heaven Hill that pops out of them. I really don't. In which I'm kind of shocked. Like the Jim Beam and the Heaven Hill kind of like just blend in there, but I feel like you can still taste and nose the wild turkey out of both of these.
Yeah. Okay, so there is.
Here we go.
There is a sweet nature to this one. Like there's a sweeter note in this left one throughout, and there's a darker fruit note in this one to me. And so, like for me, it would just depend on what I'm feeling in the day. But if I had to go to one,
well, what are you feeling right now, Dave?
Well, I'm just saying if I had to go to one on a regular basis, it would probably be the left one.
Okay.
Because of the sweet notes in it.
So you're picking the left one.
I'm picking the left one. I believe I'm picking the left one.
Is that your final answer?
I mean, it is an answer.
But is that your final answer?
It is an answer. Give me one more drink.
See, I knew I was going to talk about it. I knew immediately whenever I sat there, I was going to make him think about it. I'm letting him fully decide before I talk through my stuff, so I know which one's which.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
That makes sense.
I don't want to rob away, so try not to have any dead air here.
Dead air. It's only dead if
you could edit it out, but that would involve work.
Yeah, it's only dead if people aren't watching. Something like that. I don't know. Please watch our stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna say it is the left. Don't tell me which one's which because I think I know which one's which.
Okay, which one's which?
But
which is which?
I think this is 12.
You do?
I think this is 12 and I think this is 11.
You sure?
I'm not sure because that's why it's called a blind.
You are correct.
Okay. Yeah.
You picked Disco 11.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, I kind of agree with you on the sweetness. I think actually both of them have sweet notes. I think this one's more naturally sweet, where this one's more like almost sugary kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Like in like a fruit sugar kind of sweetness to it. I enjoy both of them tremendously. I think both of them are really good. I think Disco 12 is a lot better. I think Disco 12 is fuller, thicker, and there's more depth there with Disco 12 than Disco 11. This is your profile.
This is more of your profile.
I agree.
There are darker fruits in that. There is a punch on the front side of it, I think, that is more in your profile too. Which I love this. I do.
Yeah, we're not being critical.
No,
like we're
not
just
at all.
talking it out.
Like this is really good, and I could see days. Like I think I would rather have this with a cigar.
Oh, for sure.
The 12 with a cigar.
No, I agree.
Or even, with food. Because here's the truth. I had this with that pairing that I did, and this was phenomenal with the food that I had it with.
Yeah.
I don't know if the 11 would have done it because it's too sweet.
Mhm.
I think it's the sweetness of it would have. I think the food would have changed its nature too much.
Probably. I just think that the 12. I do agree that the 12 is definitely more my profile with how it's like built and made and everything. I also think the 12 will do better in blinds. Like I think the 11 too. It's not thin, but I think whenever you drink them back to back, I think 12 can overshadow 11.
Yes. I don't even know what overshadows the right word, but
Maybe
it lets you know you're drinking it more.
Well, maybe overshadow isn't the right word, but it's kind of like overpower it.
Making it an 11.5, and the
11.5.
The 11.5 is got a lot of good tobacco note in it. With that,
I can't tell if my wife's upstairs making banana bread right now, but like
she is making banana.
Okay, that's what she's making. So I'm like, holy crap, this smells just like banana bread right now.
Because we're wafting banana bread in this.
Yeah. Okay,
all in all, I mean, both of these are great, and
agreed.
I think there's a lot of people who will.
It's actually really good. Out of all the things we've ever blended here, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, the 11.5 is really good.
Yeah.
All in all, both of these are great, and again, tonight 11 was for me. 12, it was 12 for him. I think 12 will always probably be for him. I could see days where. I think 12 would be for me.
11's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
12's really good. Both of them are really good.
Yeah.
So it's a profile thing. So.
All right. Again, tell us if you've done this blind yet or not, or do the blind and tell us what you all picked out and stuff, and tell us the notes and stuff that you got. I do think 11 is on the sweeter side, and 12 is that dark fruit is there, but it's not like a real sweet dark fruit. It's just a good dark fruit in it. So anyway, till next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.